normally attended. What's likely to happen to Mnangagwa?
Mnangagwa has a choice to make, and the choice is, does he want to fight or does he want to die like a sitting duck? He's a military man. He's got an option to still go down that route. What I think is going to happen today is they're just putting finishing touches to the job. It's a culling process. If you've ever seen the way they cull cattle, where they literally cull cattle, kill all the cattle and pack it for export, they're culling everybody. Politburo is simply there to do one job, to put a stamp on what is already done. Grace Mugabe was there today because she is now the de facto president. She has been president for a while, but she just didn't have the title. Now she is going in for the kill. She's on a charm offensive. She's going on aggressive. Everything is on her side. So she is simply going in for the kill. Mnangagwa is gone. This is the end.
Are we likely to see Grace Mugabe becoming a president finally?
I think most likely. I think what's going to happen, I don't think she can carry the party through the elections. So Robert Mugabe will carry the party through the elections. He'll be their candidate to win the elections. Once he steps down, you now have a situation where you have a female vice president and you have a Ndebele vice president. The Zimbabwean culture has not gotten to a point yet where they are ready for a Ndebele vice president. So what's going to happen is when Zimbabweans are given a choice between a woman and a Ndebele, you know what they're going to choose? They will choose the woman. So she will be president. And I put any money on that. But I will do everything in my power. I will make sure she will not rule me. There is no way I am going to be governed by that woman. Impossible. So they can put her as president, but it is our job to remove her once they put her.
How are you going to remove her?
By any means necessary. We will explore all avenues available on the table. So we will explore the avenue of doing it legally. When that fails, we will do exactly what her husband did. When he realized that the government that was ruling him, he was not happy with it. So we will go to whatever extent required to make sure that that woman is not going to be my president. Impossible.
The head of the army, what's the position? There were rumors that he's supporting Mnangagwa and all that.
The trouble with the head of the army is he is at the mercy of the president too. He too has a very small window to act. So the president could simply recall him today and he's done. Already we know that the head of remember, the army's got 4 arms: got the police, the prisons, the intelligence, and the Zimbabwe National Army. Zimbabwe National Army being the strongest and ready to act. They've already put the head of the Zimbabwe National Army on leave. His chief of staff has been deployed to the United Nations African Union deployment force in Ethiopia. So you technically don't really have an army right now. You just have a positioned man who does not have a contract. His contract has expired. So he is literally at the mercy of the president or the president's nephew, who's now the head of the public service. So I don't think they will do anything. I hope they do something, but I don't think they will do anything because what they lack is, see, comfort destroys you. They've gotten comfortable over the last 37 years. They haven't fought one war where they've had to be involved themselves. So I think they've been neutered. They won't do anything. He will try to get into the good books of the first lady instead, which is sad. That's why we can't even leave it to them to protect us anymore. We have to protect ourselves.
Thank you. You're a winner. You're going to